bad, broken, or wrong. Often with my clients, I will use this phrase. And at first it kind of throws them off a little bit. And I get it. It's not something that I was raised with, or that phrase that I've heard often, or I hear even in life as it is, and the rhythms that we embody, right? To tell somebody, hey, no bad, like not broken, hey, not wrong. Um, it can be a little confusing. And what I'm actually doing in that moment is truly opening a new way of thinking and believing for somebody. Because think about it. We often think of ourselves, and we're naturally bent this way, to think that something is messed up, or something of ourselves is not complete, right? Like we all wrestle with insecurities. We all wrestle with comparison. We all wrestle with imposter syndrome. We all find ourselves to be experiencing these bad things, right? And let's be honest, what happens whenever we believe something's bad or something's not the way it should be or ought to be? Well, if you're anything like me, there's a level of maybe shame, maybe condemnation, maybe embarrassment, maybe sadness, disappointment. Am I connecting with you here? Are you feeling what I'm telling you? And if we're honest with ourselves, every human being on the face of planet Earth experiences this. Doesn't matter how much money you have, doesn't matter who your mother or father are, doesn't matter where you come from. We all experience a part of ourselves that is inadequate or broken, maybe even wrong. And I want to stand in the place of new possibilities. And in order to do that, I really mean it when I say, hey, no bad. It's not broken. It's not wrong. The way that you've been thinking is actually just perfect, because the way that you've been operating has aligned with the vision and the path that you have wanted and called for your life. And so, to reinvent that vision, to stand for something else, to stand for something new, to relinquish the past, to relinquish the old identity, we need to believe that the old identity wasn't a messed up one. In fact, if we're able to see where it came from, or what the roots are, or where the past hurt was, we can actually say, hey, no bad. Like, this is what I believe. Okay, great. Cool. Does it make it right? Maybe not. I don't know. It simply is an invitation to share a level of grace, not justification. If this isn't a get out of jail free card. In fact, there have been moments in my coaching career where somebody will say, well, no bad. And I'll just simply say, what did you mean by that? Because in its beauty and in its purest form, whenever I say it's not bad, it's not broken, it's not wrong, it actually calls forth a new way of thinking that calls forth love. It calls for grace. It calls for responsibility and commitment, which actually could be very, very hard and very, very difficult because it's very new and it's uncharted territory. And there's a level of courage that's going to be required of you whenever you embody this belief and this mindset that I'm not bad, I'm not broken, I'm not wrong, and nor are you. In fact, the way you are is perfect, or it's okay. And I love you regardless. And just saying that gives me goosebumps, because it literally requires that part of me that I have yet to experience with you. That is uncharted territory. It is calling forth risk. And the only way that I can call forth risk is if I'm willing to acknowledge that the way I am, the way that you are, and the way that the world operates, while hurtful and we can experience wrongdoing, we can move forward when there is a level of freedom that we believe in ourselves to experience and to live out when we're walking in this freedom mindset. So, not bad, broken, or wrong allows me, allows the persons and people around you to live in a sea of grace, not justification, but a sea of opportunity, a sea of care, and a sea of love in new ways. And that, my friends, is why I will always tell my clients, hey, no bad, no judgment. Okay. In order to move this ball forward, we need to acknowledge that what we're thinking, or what we might be thinking, or what we might be discovering is not a bad thing. It's a place of discovery. It's a place of gift. It's a place of love. It's a place of creativity. It's a place of care in new ways. But it will be hindered if we believe that we are broken, that we are bad, or they or we are wrong. Welcome to a new conversation. We're just getting started.